Good morning, students. This is Rajkumar Kurella from Nagarjuna Sagar. Welcome to our mathematics session. Today, our topic is most important, very easy, and very useful in SSC and also in all competitive exams like RRB, banking, police recruitment, public service commission, civil services exams also. Okay, finally, today our topic is very useful in SSC and also in our real life. Okay, right. So what is our topic? Anyone can guess? Anyone? Yes, our topic is mensuration. What is our topic today? Mensuration. In this mensuration, today we will discuss two subtopics. In this, one is volume of combination of solids, and the second one is surface area of combination of solids. First of all, I will go with the volume of combination of solids. Before entering into our topic, we need to recall some important formulas of solids which are learned in ninth class. Okay, see here we have one table. Let us recall the surface areas and volumes of different solid shapes. Here we have 8 types of solids: cuboid, cube, right prism, regular circular cylinder, right pyramid, right circular cone, sphere and hemisphere. Okay, and also surface area formulas, total surface area and also value. Okay, right. Now here we have some important formulas. Then what are the means? Here just the formulas of cylinder we have to learn compulsory. Formulas of cylinder: curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r h and volume of cylinder is pi r square h. For the cone, curved surface area of cone is pi r l and volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square and volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Right. Now, what is our topic? Volume of combination of solids. Okay. In our syllabus, we have 3 types of solids are there. The combination of solids are there. That is a capsule, pencil, and time models. Okay. Right. First, we will discuss about capsule. See this diagram. We have to find the volume of capsule. See, whatever any combination, just first of all you have to find out what are the solids in the given toy or capsule, whatever it is. Okay, in this capsule, see, we have one hemisphere, cylinder and another hemisphere. To find the volume of capsule, we need to find the volume of cylinder, two hemispheres also, or we have to take one sphere. Okay, no problem. Right. After finding the volumes of these three parts, just we need to add, then we will get a volume of capsule. Okay, this is the process to find the volume of capsule. Now I will explain one example from our textbook. Okay, listen carefully. This is the example 10 from our textbook only. See once the question: a solid toy is in the form of right circular cylinder with a hemispherical shape at one end and a cone at the other end. Their common difference is 4.2 centimeter and the height of the cylindrical and conical portions are 12 centimeters and 7 centimeters respectively. Find the volume of the solid type. Use pi equal to 22 by 7. See here, first of all, the important thing is we need to analysis the given question. Analysis means what here? Just first of all, we need to identify what we want to find. See here, find the volume of the toy. Now we want to find the value. Okay, next, what is given? What is given in the question? What is given? A solid toy is in the form of a right circular cylinder with hemispherical shape at one end and cone shape in the other end. Okay, then what is our requirements? Requirement means which formulas we need, which diagrams, which measurements we need, that's we have to identify. Then we go to solve the problem. Okay, right. See here, first of all, the toy is in the shape of cylinder, cone, and a combination of cylinder, cone, and hemisphere. See in this diagram. Okay, this cone and that cylinder also has heights. That's why I am taking the two different heights. One is the h1 and another one is h2. Let the height of the conical portion h1 equal to 7 centimeters, the height of the cylindrical portion h2 equal to 12 centimeters. And the most important thing is here, in the question there is a diameter, but to solve the problems we need radius. That's why I am finding the radius. Radius is nothing but half of the diameter. The diameter is given here 4.2 centimeters, so therefore 4.2 by 2, that equal 2.1. Just we am writing in the fraction form, that is 21 by 10 centimeters. Okay, now we need to find the volume. Volume means here we have three solids. One is cone, second one is cylinder, and third one is hemisphere. Therefore, see our condition here, volume of the solid toy is volume of cone plus volume of cylinder plus volume of hemisphere. Okay, just we need to write the formulas. Okay, first of all, volume of cone equal 1 by 3 pi r square h, but here we taken that h as h1. Okay, plus volume of cylinder, that is pi r square h2, and volume of the hemisphere 2 by 3 pi r cube. After this step, this is a very important thing, just we need to take common which are the common terms in the three formulas. Otherwise sometimes we are substituting directly, that is most difficult to simplify the problem. That's why we need to take some common terms. Here pi r square is the common, then the first term 1 by 3 h1 is the remaining term, plus in the second term h2 is the remaining, and in third term 2 by 3 r. Now you can substitute the values. Pi equal to 2 by 7, r equal to 21 by 10 whole square, plus 1 by 3 into h1 means 7 centimeters, plus h2 means 12 centimeters, plus 2 by 3 r means 21 by 10. Then you have to simplify. Then finally we get some answer, that is the 218.064 centimeter cube. Here the units also important. Okay, just here we are using centimeters and finding volume. That's why we need to use the unit is centimeter cube or cubic centimeter. Okay, this is our textbook problem only. Here the important thing is, first you have to draw the diagram neatly, and you have to write the condition and what is given, the radius or diameter. Then you can easily solve the problems. Okay, now see another example. Just find the volume of toy which is combination of cylinder, hemisphere, and cone. Please follow the measurements which are given in the diagram. In this diagram already some measurements is there. Just you should solve by using the steps of that our example problems. Okay, right. Now our second topic is surface area of combination of solids. Okay, now I will try to explain by using some diagrams. One example, see how can we find surface area of given solid and explain. See here how it is, this diagram, this solid, this solid is combination of two solids. What are the, one is the cone and hemisphere. Okay, we need to find the surface area. That means just see what is the process here. Okay, steps to find the total surface area. First the given solid is combination of two solids, one is the cone and one is the hemisphere. Okay, just you have to find the curved surface area of hemisphere and curved surface area of cone, then we get total surface area of that. The total surface area of toy equals to curved surface area of cone plus curved surface area of hemisphere. Okay, just you have to use the formulas and substitute the given value, then we will get the answer very easily. But here the units are square units. Okay, square centimeters or square meters. Why? Because just we are finding here area. In our first problem we find volume, that's why we are taking as cubic units, centimeter cube. Here we are finding the area, that's why you have to take square units. Okay, right. See, here we have another two problems to practice. Okay, the first one is a toy in the form of a cone mounted on a hemisphere in the radius of the base and the height of the cone are in 7 centimeters and 8 centimeters respectively. Find the surface area of the toy. This is a very simple thing, just try to do. Okay, and the second one is Dracra is supplied cubical shaped wax block with measurements 88 centimeters, 42 centimeters, 35 centimeters. From this, how many number of cylindrical candles of 2.8 centimeters diameter and 8 centimeter of height can be prepared? Okay, this is a very important thing, and it is also previous question our SSC exam. See, here we have some hint also. Number of candles is equals to the volume of cuboid divided by volume of cylinder. To find the number of candles, just first of all you have to find the volume of wax block, that is in the cuboid shape, no, and that value should be divided with the cylinder, that means candles, then we get number of candles. It is also important, and try to do and send your answer. Okay, this is our today's section. Thank you very much.